been sharing all month how important good nutrition is, and March, as you know, is National Nutrition Month.
Yes. How can nutrition help us as we age, though? That is the question we're asking today. Melissa Murphy, founder and CEO of Aging Advocates CNY, and Emily Cozy, owner of Nourished with Emily, join us this morning. Welcome to the show, and welcome back to Melissa. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Emily, we're going to begin with you. Tell us a little bit about your background and Nourished with Emily.
Yeah, so I'm a registered dietitian. I started my career back in a nursing home for about 2.5 years, where I was the only dietitian working with our seniors to manage their care plans, their nutrition status, make sure that they were healthy and thriving, and no matter what stage of life. After that, I had moved on and I had started to build my own business, Nourished with Emily, that helps people feel confident in their skin and in the kitchen through nutrition, counseling, education, and support.
So why is nutrition particularly important for the aging population?
So nutrition is so important as we get older because it really helps to extend our longevity, but also to impact our health and our independence too. Protein is a huge thing that we focus on with the elderly population because they don't really get a bunch of it. Our taste buds that stay around the longest are actually the sweet things. So you might find with older people that they gravitate towards more desserts or sweet things that tend to don't have a lot of protein in them, and then they start to lose some of that muscle mass, which then impacts their independence.
Melissa, this seems like a slam dunk of a partnership between you two. Tell us more on why Nourished with Emily is great for aging with advocates, or aging for advocates.
Yeah, I mean, it's all connected, right? What you eat, your gut, your brain, your physical health, your mental health. So as a care manager, what we're able to do is look at the individual's whole picture, their whole life. And then we can work with providers like Emily and figure out what is a realistic balance between getting that nutrition, but also still having that quality of life. So sometimes we have clients that have very restrictive diets, and that maybe isn't working for them for a variety of reasons. So we can work with somebody like Emily and try to come up with creative solutions so they can still enjoy their life, because if you can't eat the foods that you truly enjoy at the end of your life, I mean, what are you living for sometimes, right? So we try to find that delicate balance.
So for the seniors watching or more seasoned individuals, what some of food should they be sure to include in their diets?
Yeah, I would absolutely encourage people to include proteins, of course, starting your day with eggs and of course having some whole grain bread or toast with it, but also think about fruits and vegetables. Those are the main source of fiber in our diet. And if you're someone who struggles with constipation, upset stomach, or bloating, that might be a really great way to help promote a healthier gut, less of those issues. And also think about fermented dairy like yogurt, helps to repopulate the gut microbiome, that helps with that better gut-brain connection too.
It seems like every time we have you on, Melissa, we're talking about new and exciting things that are happening at Aging Advocates. Can you just fill us in on some of the things you guys have been up to?
Yeah, our team is growing. We are expanding into Oswego County, Madison County, and all the counties in central New York. So we are always looking for individuals who are passionate about working with our aging population and finding ways to really bring that quality of life. So whether it is helping get those meals prepared for them, getting the food from the grocery store, providing that companionship. So we're always looking for folks on the companion care level, as well as care managers who from a higher level help coordinate all of the services.
And tell us about your dementia training.
Yeah, so we are doing ongoing dementia training now for family caregivers and professional caregivers. We are offering it on Saturdays at different locations in central New York, as well as virtually and on site at different care communities in the area.
I guess, Emily, anything else you want to tell our viewers about things they should be doing?
Start with whole foods. Trying to have a really good balanced diet is the great way to kind of promote overall health and to make sure that you feel your best every day. Your body and what you put into it is so important, so fuel it right.
Well said.
Yeah, things that you could have done when you were younger, but definitely need to do when you're aging. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. To learn more about Aging Advocates and how they can help your loved ones, visit agingadvocatescny.com. To learn more about Emily and all that she can do for your nutritional health, visit nourishedwithemily.com. This segment of Bridge Street has been sponsored by Aging Advocates CNY.